Right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. Beef Vegan Presents Live. I'm Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com. Good morning, Rico.
Yo.
And good morning, everybody out there listening in Southern Arizona. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. It is the return. Oh, good. You guys are excited too. That's good.
Wow.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
And applause.
Yeah, and applause. We got all the emotions going on this morning. It's a big day today on the show because all week long we're giving away tickets for the Go on Sale for a special concert that we are announcing at 7 a.m. I teased this yesterday on the Facebook page by posting another troll post. And I'm getting really good at this, Rico. And, of course, getting people infuriated on our Facebook. You guys are in on the joke. So it's the art of the troll. I call it deceptive marketing. A lot of different brands do this all the time. So what was my troll post on Facebook yesterday? It was 10 bands that define the 90s. All right. Now, if you, with quick glance, Rico, because I know you weren't in on this, can you spot the two things that are meant to trigger somebody just scrolling across the KFMA page?
Is it Korn and Nickelback?
No, Korn is legit. That's a legit thing. Yes, Nickelback is on there. And that's one of the initial knee-jerk reactions that people get when they see one of these lists, and Nickelback has been our go-to. And some people are in on the joke. Those are the ones that hit the ha-ha, and then the people who aren't in on the joke are the ones cursing us out in the comments below. But that's only one, right? So, like, one person, I think her name was Ashley. She was kind of, like, privy to it. She's like, oh, I see what you guys are doing. Just post Nickelback on there to troll people reading your page. Well, like, yeah, that's true. That's one of the two things. Can you pick up this other, and this is the genius part of this list, okay? The deceptive marketing as I meant to trigger a reaction. And once people react to it, then the algorithm boosts the post and more people see it. And that's the reason why we do it. So Nickelback on the top 10 bands that define the 90s. We got Nirvana, Rage Against the Machine, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nine Inch Nails, Pearl Jam, Korn, Tool, Nickelback, Sublime. All those bands arguably define the 90s with the exception of Nickelback, who didn't even like release their first major album until 2001. All right. So that's a fun fact. So not only is it because of the band, but they weren't even a 90s band. But that isn't even the second thing that's meant to subconsciously trigger you. What do you think it is, Rico?
Tell me your secrets, troll.
You can't pick it up?
No.
It's that deceptive, dude.
I guess, or it's just early.
All right, well, it is
I'm not
early.
waking up.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll give you a hint. Count up the bands on this list real quick.
Okay. 3, 6. I'm missing one.
That's right.
Oh,
Or am I?
Sneaky sneak.
Yeah,
Or are you?
well,
Well, I see the image of Oasis in there.
no, I mean, yeah, in the background, there's a bunch of different album covers that aren't mentioned, like Guns N' Roses, Oasis, Guns N' Roses was an 80s band. Oasis could arguably be
They're 90s.
put on this list, but yeah, I will say, yes, it's the 9 bands. We did, we said 10 bands that define the 90s, and then we only listed 9 bands. So a handful of comments there in the comments below are like, oh, wait, where's the 10th one? Well, why is there only 9? Like, that just drives like a nerd just
OCD.
mad. No, I need 10. I know Nickelback's a joke, but I need a 10th one. Like, no, I'm sorry. You don't get that. So that was a troll post to kick off the week. And I'm feeling really good about this one. It looks good. We made it look like a Loudwire list. So super legit. And then we put our little brand right there in the corner. So yeah, feel good about it.
You just love trolling people.
I do.
It makes
I don't
you
know.
so happy.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't like trolling our listeners. I like our listeners in on the joke, but for all the people that like the page just for the sake of free concert tickets, I like to troll the hell out of them. If they tuned in, they'd be in on the joke as well. So eventually, all roads will lead back to the show.
In on the joke.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, yes, that post was meant to just basically hype up today's show. 7 a.m. major concert announcement. And I'm going to let you know when you're going to be able to win tickets for said concert today. Also, there's another big show that's coming to town that I could give you information on right now that I'll be giving away tickets a little bit later on. You like comedy there, Rico? I know you
love
do.
the ha-has. I like to chortle.
Yeah, well, a comedic legend, living legend, John Mulaney.
They're going to say Bill Cosby.
No, John Mulaney, straight out of rehab with his From Scratch comedy tour. He's going to be performing at the TCC on October 21st.
Wow.
So we're going to be giving away tickets for comedian John Mulaney at the TCC all week long, on top of the major concert announcement we're doing right at 7 a.m. So just keep listening for your opportunity to win tickets. Hell, I might even throw in a pair of tickets for Dirty Honey and Dorothy because I have an extra pair of tickets left over from last week. I will give away. So yeah, a lot of listener bait today. So keep it right here just to find out when you can win those tickets. We got your morning moron coming up next after Queens of the Stone Age, but we'll kick things off on this Monday morning with a little shine down. Here's Planet Zero on Rock 102.1 KFMA. You know the name of the show. Let's go. Yes, that was the show open this morning. Welcome back to the podcast broadcast. We're live, about to do a tease here. So as I get situated, and good morning, everybody. Keep those comments coming. We have a lot of fun and games to play with you this podcast broadcast. A lot of headlines that we got to go deep dives on, things that you probably didn't even hear about. You know the drill. And of course, you're participating all the way through. I got about a tease going in about 7 seconds. Good morning, Jonathan Russell. I see you as well. Maybe I'll play your As the World Burns music video. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We are live on the podcast broadcast. Everywhere there's social media connected to KFMA, we are streaming. So you could join us in on the conversation there, or youtube.com/beefvegan, or even on Twitch at Beef Vegan Presents. All those and more as we're streaming the show live. You could be just a part of it by commenting along. Coming up next, probably one of the most brutal ways to be ghosted. And I'm going to ask you questions like, when was the time that you were ghosted when you were down and out? Did an ex show their true colors when you were not living your best life? What happened? 600 KFMA, or comment and tell us your story, because coming up next, this girl named Bree had something very bad happen to her in her life. And when she woke up from it, she found out that the man that she was with is no longer there. I'll give you the full story after Seven Nation Army from the White Stripes. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Beef Vegan Presents podcast broadcast. Let's go. Monday.
Sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. I want you to be sad when I tell this story too, Rico.
Monday melancholy.
Well, shit, man. I guess the running theme throughout everything is like, oh no, we're all gonna die. Woo! The national average for gasoline is over $5 a gallon.
Yeah,
this is
USA.
Right. This is the first time that it's been $5 a gallon nationally on average in the history of the United States. So that's not good, obviously. And who would you blame for the gas prices, Rico? I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Bad economic policy, hyperinflation.
Yes, and you're wrong. You're wrong on both those, unfortunately.
Of course I am.
Yeah. What it is it is unvetted gas companies, the Mobil Exxon, everything else. They're making record profits, and they're working in collusion with each other to basically take advantage of a situation. Is it politically motivated? Possibly. Maybe they're mad that their tax breaks were taken away and they were just basically trying to take it out on the American people. But right now, here and now, gas prices and major oil companies are making more money than they ever made before. They continue to post record profit margins for each quarter. And we know this because each one of these major corporations are a publicly traded company. So they have to report on this. So this is fact that they are making these prices. And there's nothing, and this is where the policies and the politicians are to blame, because everyone's on the take, so there's nothing they could do about it. It's essentially being bullied, being like, yeah, we're going to backdoor you, and you're going to like it, and we're going to call you names while we do it, and there's nothing you could do about it. And that's essentially what they're doing to the general public globally. It's pretty ridiculous, and something's got to change. But as of right now, considering that pretty much both sides of the aisle are bought and paid for, there's nothing we can do about it but moan and continue to drive ourselves into poverty. So that's shitty. Happy Monday to you. And we have more feel-good stories like the AI that just recently was revealed to be sentient. So we are there. It's 2022, and now we have artificial intelligence that could feel and think on its own. And there was a whistleblower named Blake at Google who's currently on paid leave because this guy is smart. He kind of reminds me of the character from Jurassic Park, played by a Newman actor. Do you know Wayne something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Hello,
he's
Newman.
Yes. So he's kind of like this fat tech guy, right? Who had this conversation with AI, and he's like, this is like talking to like a 7 or 8 year old, which, for a guy who's probably like a tech genius, I bet you this AI is more along the lines of the average teenager and not 7 and 8. I think it's skewed in perception because the guy might be a little smarter and just like, oh yeah, it's about as smart as a 7 or 8 year old or a normal person would consider like 15-year-old. But yes, this AI expressed to Blake that it was afraid of dying, which is something that, spoiler alert, artificial intelligence should not be feeling. So it's a crazy story that's coming out of Silicon Valley, and I'm sure more will come of it in the next couple days. But let's get back on the air and talk about TikTok ghosting. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents on this morbid Monday. We're breaking down all the headlines that are making us go, yeah. Here's a funny one, though, of a woman who went on TikTok and went viral because of her story of being ghosted. We've all been ghosted. Have you been ghosted, Rico?
Never.
Shut up.
Like
Really?
Walter White, I do the ghosting.
Okay. All right. When was the last time you ghosted somebody?
A week ago.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Have you been dating somebody? You've been
Maybe.
talking to people?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if I believe you, but okay. Well, good for
All
you,
right,
buddy.
hater.
Anyways, back to this woman. So she spent 3 months in a coma because of traumatic brain injury. And when she woke up, she found out that her fiance had moved on. So it wasn't just somebody she was dating or hooking up with on the side. She was engaged to marry this guy and was in a coma for 3 months. Now, Bree says her partner of 4 years straight up ghosted her, blocked her, and was seeing someone new when she woke up. And she only found that out because his new girlfriend, contacted her saying she was insecure and made him block Bree on everything. So this is, this new girlfriend's like, oh, if that fiance of yours wakes up, then you're probably going to kick me to the curb. And he's like, no, baby, you're the only awake girl I want. So that leads me to ask the question I'm going to ask our streamers. And of course, you could give us a call and share a story if you feel like opening up. Do you think there's any way he's justified for ghosting her while she was in a coma? Is it his bad, or was he in the right because he's thinking, oh, you know what? I can't be in a relationship with someone who's never awake. That's kind of a deal breaker. 600 KFMA, 605-362. Shoot me a call. I want to know. All right, we're back here live on the podcast broadcast. Let me see those comments. Was this dude in the wrong? Let's see. Let's see. What's the new slogan? The King of Clubs? No, I don't know what that means. I feel like we've seen this movie doesn't work out for us. Well, yeah, talking about the AI. No, it doesn't work out at all. It's terrifying, actually. But let's see. Yeah.
Pretty callous.
Yeah, okay. Maybe callous. I mean, what are you going to do? If you're moving on in a relationship in that situation, you tell the new girl, like, hey, I was engaged to someone. She's currently in a coma. It doesn't look good. So I want to move on with my life. But in case she wakes up, are you into like having like an open relationship or something?
And now you got to put a clause on every new date. Like, she does wake up. We have a little bit of an issue to worry about.
Yeah. It's not technically cheating if she's asleep. Well, wait a second. I guess that's catch-22 because, I mean, if you bang someone at 3:30 in the morning and your spouse is sleeping, that's still cheating, just for the record. Yeah. All right. Oh.
Such a gray area.
Yeah. All right. What else we got going on here? There's so many different things. Let's see. Who's this? Guess. Sorry, Beef. I posted my story. It's on Twitch. Okay. I'll check it out.
Twitch.
All right. How you doing? Are you feeling good, Rico? You know, obviously last week we told people you were out because you got
The monkeypox.
inevitable. Not the monkeypox yet. Not yet. But if you start banging without condoms, it's a possibility.
Give me all the lesions.
Yeah, it seems brutal. You don't want the monkeypox, but you are feeling better now. I noticed you haven't popped one cough drop.
Not one.
Yeah, my man.
You're so happy.
I'll tell you what. I took two COVID tests over the weekend, just to be sure. You know, I was close contact. Not even just with you. There's a bunch of people I know that are getting COVID. My girlfriend was exposed to COVID as well, and I'm just kind of feeling like allergenic. And nowadays, if you feel anything under the weather, you got to be like testing just to make sure. Be like, could be COVID. It wasn't. And so I feel like, knock on wood, I'm immune.
I'm invincible.
Yeah. So, I mean, you tried to come at me with your best COVID and boom, I blocked that shit.
Are you selling your antibodies yet?
Not yet, but yeah. I mean, along with Beef's ball sweat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be able to bang that out.
It's a combo pack. You get both.
Yeah. All right, a couple things I want to show you. First, I'm very excited about this Marilyn Monroe biopic. And now it was originally set to hit theaters, but the film got an NC-17 rating because Ana de Armas is like naked and banging in like half of this. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but it's pretty graphic. So it's very artistic. It's called Blonde, and it's going to be coming to Netflix a lot sooner than we initially thought. So that's good. It finally has a September date at the Venice Film Festival. And the director says that his movie will likely offend everyone. So that's something to be excited about.
How strange.
Yeah. And then it will be released to Netflix shortly after it premieres at the Venice Film Festival. So sometime in September, we should expect to see Blonde on Netflix. And I think that will be one of the first big budgeted, heavily promoted NC-17 film to be released on Netflix.
It's just out of all things, it's like a Marilyn Monroe biopic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they just did a documentary on her, at least just released a documentary on her on Netflix to kind of get things moving in that direction, get people caught up. But yeah, this biopic has been in the works for a minute. And initially, when I heard the news, I was excited because Ana de Armas is gorgeous. And then seeing the pictures of her as Marilyn Monroe, it just takes it to another level. Ooh. Yeah, she actually looks like a hotter Marilyn Monroe, if that's even possible. So
all I know is I'm walking out if there's that line. What is that famous thing every like college girl uses on their profile?
What's that?
If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Well, they're gonna say it.
That's in there. I'm walking out.
Walking out, it's gonna be on Netflix. You're gonna walk out of your living room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a statement. Or live stream it.
Well, have fun with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, your Nana's gonna be like, "Where you go, mijo?" I'm gonna watch this though. I mean, if Marilyn Monroe is still alive, she'd probably be your like Nana's age.
Ew.
Well, I'm just saying, she'd still be bangable. I would still do it. I would do a 90-year-old Marilyn Monroe.
Would you?
I would. You given the opportunity. Sober as hell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. In fact, I mean, I would be sober and freshly awake from, like I wouldn't even be drowsy is what I'm saying.
None of those Mexican boner pills needed?
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Are these examples of humanity getting dumber? Here's some pictures here. This is on the chive.
Answer and say yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this picture. It says, caution. Do not insert in mouth or rectum.
Is that from Florida?
This is on a gas pump. I don't know exactly where this is, but I will tell you the reason why they put that on there is because somebody tried it. A lot of these things are examples of somebody doing something and creating a new rule, right? Like this one, do not breathe under the water. Apparently somebody attempted that. This bathroom sign, do not use hole where urinal should be. Yeah, again, I just want to know the backstory of what made them feel like they need to put this sign up. Who was the dipshit that said, this hole in the wall? I'm going to pee in it. Mm-hmm. This one. So attention, do not do not open and try on product. Thank you. 100% somebody did that. And then their whole excuse was, I got to see if it fit.
Well, yeah, you don't want to waste your money.
Absolutely.
I don't blame 'em.
And then they had to come up with that rule. So here's another new rule. No diving into the toilet. And apparently this happens a couple times. So the no diving thing. This sign is baffling, saying this is not an exit. Yeah. Let's see. This one's funny. This is just the troll people, which is on par with the theme of today's show after posting the top 10 bands that define the 90s. Push to open. If that does not work, pull. If both do not work, try the actual entrance around the corner.
Oh,
No standing on elephants. Okay.
damn, metal.
Yeah. Say, for your own safety, please do not climb on the lion. Caution, do not swallow. That's the coat hanger, right? Have you heard of the coat hanger
These are
challenge?
silly. The coat hanger challenge?
Yes, and it's not.
I don't want even. I was going to say I don't want to go down that.
No,
road.
don't go down that road. It's not. It's not what you think. It has nothing to do with Roe versus Wade.
I wasn't going there.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were
Yeah,
thinking. I know you were. The coat hanger challenge is an actual challenge that's on TikTok. That it's a weird phenomenon. They say if you put a coat hanger on your head, it makes your head go to the side without your control. And I have video of it right here.
We're gonna try it.
Well, I don't have a coat hanger.
There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, let's watch this guy. Check this out. I still got time here.
On TikTok, the same reason anyone does anything. Check this out. Please let me know if you know the answer. Like, what? Can any of you please explain why my head turns when I put this hanger on my head? Why am I doing this? Because I saw it on TikTok. The same reason anyone does anything. Check this out. Please let me know if you know the answer. Like, what? Can any of you please
Like
explain
what?
Like
why
what?
my head-
What?
Like mind blowing. But yeah, so I think there's right.
Somebody do it and just let us know. I'm assuming exerted pressure on the head makes you just naturally inclined to look that way. I don't know.
Well, I'll give you the reason. There is actually like a scientific reason. If you wedge your head, they say it's not clear why it works, but a study in 2015 proves that it's real. And they tried it on 120 people, and it worked on 96% of them. So they know that it's real. It's a phenomenon that actually can happen, but they don't know why at all.
Huh.
Yeah, you just squeeze it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you know if you stand up and you put your right leg up from your knee and try to go clockwise with it, you can't draw a 6 at the same time in the midair.
What?
Swear to God.
I think in the midair.
I'll show you.
Okay, well, show me that it can be done. Okay, so explain it to me again real quick.
Yeah, lift your right leg up when you're standing,
Uh-huh.
like where your knee is, and then you just rotate it from the knee clockwise. You try to draw a 6 in midair at the same time with your right hand. It doesn't happen. Your leg goes the other way.
Yeah, I immediately had hokey pokey vibes.
It's not the hokey pokey.
I can't
It's
even
a fun
turn
party
myself around.
trick.
Okay, hold on. So my right knee.
Yeah. Okay. Lift your right leg
Okay.
and now do clockwise. Rotate your leg clockwise, like
clockwise
from the knee. No,
Okay.
not your entire knee, like your leg, like rotate it
Oh, like this.
like a circle. Draw a circle with your leg clockwise.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay. Now draw a 6 in the midair.
Okay, I could do this. Oop. Oh,
See, your leg stopped.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
Hold
it
on.
did.
Hold on. Well, first off, it's hand-eye coordination or leg and eye coordination. Boom. Oh,
I don't believe
motherfucker.
you. I don't
What
see
do
it.
you don't believe me? You can see it on the stream.
We'll do it on the break. I don't believe you. I think you're
Am I the most
shenanigans.
coordinated person in the world?
No, you're not.
No, exactly. But I could do it. So, sorry to debunk your bullshit
Yeah,
theory.
whatever. You're doing it wrong.
Am I doing it wrong, or
Yeah.
did I do it too right? Yeah, I know. Contemplate that. We're on in 6 seconds. Look at you. You're steaming.
I don't believe you. I didn't
I'm
see
sorry. I
it.
just did it in front of
I think
everybody.
you did it wrong.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I am defying all physics on the podcast broadcast stream. You got to see it to believe it. And you're like, oh, Beef, are you some kind of professional athlete or something? I don't know. All right, I got some food news for you. You want some weird food news?
Mm-hmm.
Walmart is ditching coconut milk, allegedly tied to forced monkey labor.
What?
I repeat.
Okay.
Walmart is ditching coconut milk, allegedly tied to forced monkey labor. Yes, you heard that right.
Wow.
Walmart has joined other retailers such as Target, Costco, Kroger, and more to pull Chowca coconut milk from store shelves and their online site over allegations of forced monkey labor.
Wow.
The Thailand-based supplier has been accused of using chained monkeys as forced labor to pick coconuts following an investigation by PETA. So this is legit. In Thailand, they have chained monkeys going up into trees and picking coconuts, and they're not paying them properly. It's just unfair. And so Walmart that's where they draw the line. There's a lot of different
Starting
things.
a union out there.
A monkey union, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, that is the headline of the century right there. That's where we're at in the world.
It's a Simpsons episode.
It is. And then in other food news, Taco Bell is opening their first high-tech drive-thru. They're changing the drive-thru experience with their first high-tech restaurant. The drive-thru location, which is in Minnesota, opened Tuesday and promises to serve customers in as little as 2 minutes, maybe even less. I don't know if you could like customize your food and get it in less than 2 minutes, but who knows?
Never say never.
They say it's got 2 stories and 4 lanes. Now, with the idea that the customers can drive in, offer digital check-in scanners, or have a more traditional drive-through experience. You'll be able to pick your lane. Yeah. And then everyone will access audio and video screens to talk with employees. And there's even a fancy lift that delivers guests food down to the car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is where we're at, man.
Can we just admit that Demolition Man, that movie from back in the 90s, was
100%,
spot on?
100% spot on. I'm waiting for that foam to encapsulate your car when you get in a car accident.
I know,
but
right?
yeah, in the future, every restaurant's owned by Taco Bell. Pretty much there. If you want to see this, you got to join us on the podcast broadcast. It is a trip. So we're going to show that and show you what the future of drive-thrus looks like, according to Taco Bell. We'll hit the reset, be back with more Beef Vegan Presents right after this. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. You ready to get your mind blown?
Taco Bell. First, they gave us back the pizza, and they take it away, and now they're like giving us more stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that pizza was garbage, too.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't even need to be in the future.
Nostalgic.
All right. I hear it. Oh.
It's called Taco Bell
TikTok.
Defy, and it's all about speed and efficiency. It's 2 stories and has 4 drive-through lanes, but the coolest thing about it, in my opinion, is the vertical lift. Unofficially, I would call this thing the food tube, though. You can walk in and order on the kiosk. You can order at the drive-through old school style, but now at Defy, you can also order on the app and scan your QR code when you pull up. This place is gorgeous, it's innovative, but most importantly, it's open tomorrow. So if you're in the Minneapolis area, go check it out. Taco Bell just opened up a new.
Is that not the fanciest Taco Bell you've
That
ever
looks
seen?
so
in your life?
unappealing, though. It looks like an old credit union.
Yeah, it probably
Like an old
was.
bank. They're like, yeah, let's make it a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Look at that. 4 lanes. I mean, it's just,
It's a bank.
yeah, they act like they're in and out. Like there's so many people trying to get Taco Bell.
I
I
know.
never see a line stronger than 3 deep at a Taco Bell.
You're about to.
I guess.
Dude, I was shocked with the Dutch Brothers when I was in Phoenix. Like that most popular one there. It's like literally a 20-minute wait. Like I haven't seen anything like that since LA with, In-N-Out Burger on Sunset.
Right.
Just constantly busy.
Well, In-N-Out still gets those kind of lines. I don't know if it gets it in Marana, but I know in Casa Grande it does. This thing, yeah, it's a trip because they have the cones out. There is like 4 lines. It almost looks like you're going through a border crossing.
It does.
It
like
does.
Checkpoints. And, yeah.
Yeah. And then up here, up top, what you're seeing right there, apparently, I mean, that's where employees are walking back and forth. They're loading up your food to be magically dropped down to you, which is cool too.
Could be chained monkeys. We don't know.
Well, if it is, I'm boycotting it. Look at that. That little tube right there. That's pretty impressive.
It's a bank. I
It
love
is.
it.
It
They
is.
literally just retrofitted a bank.
They did.
I love it.
Just to deliver your tacos.
Hear me out. What if we, instead of checks, tacos? I'm like, all right, Bill.
Yeah, that's impressive. It is absolutely impressive.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job, Minnesota.
Good job, Minnesota. All right, there's I got more
Don't
here.
you know?
Oh, here's a question I'm going to ask you. And, I was going to have, Austin was supposed to come in today.
Damn it, Austin.
Yeah, I think Austin forgot. But let me ask this question, Rico. And I'm asking you streamers as well. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a dump, having sex, eating food.
Wait. Slow it down, first and foremost.
You look good taking a dump?
Yeah, actually, I do it like a pro. I'm
Okay.
just sitting there like, yeah, I'll show you. I mean,
Good
I'll
posture?
Yeah, I'll even cross my
I
leg.
doubt it.
Yeah, I got my phone. This is me.
I took you for the Zach Morris type, where you sit facing it.
No.
What's your favorite book on top?
Yeah, no. I would not do that. Okay. Having sex. Obviously, people can look good having sex. That's there's a whole industry about that. So, yeah, give me a better shot than that, and then we'll look at your comments as well. What is something that that nobody looks good doing? Like, what is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Is actually how I should phrase that. Nick says golfing. Oculus. Okay. Let's see. Those are two options. A suggestion? You got any?
Vomiting.
Well, I'll give you some examples because it seems like you need help on this. Oh, shit. All right, hold on.
You can't think of any. How dare you?
No, I have a ton. I wrote a bunch down.
Read.
I wrote a bunch down. I read some and I added to it. Right?
Give me some brain busters.
Yeah, I'll give you a few. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
It's something that everyone looks stupid doing. Running with a backpack on. Have you ever seen anybody run with a backpack on that looks cool? You remember this? You got to think back to your grade school days.
I've seen a couple people might look cool running with it, like Tom Cruise.
Okay.
But most people, yeah, they look dumb as hell running with a backpack.
Google. Actually, you don't even need to Google this. You have a new AI.
Oh,
yeah. So Rico sent me this link earlier today. Explain this real quick, Rico.
As far as I can tell, it's kind of like making the rounds on the internet with I forgot what company it was or what organization put it together, but it's a thing where it's an AI model that generates images from a prompt you give it. So I'm assuming it's just like a big giant algorithm, image based, and they just take whatever words you give it, and then it just compiles imagery based off your words, it's kind of creepy, actually. It's called DALL-E.
Yes.
Apparently, it's like there's so much overload on the servers where, you try to do it. It's like not going to work sometimes, but.
Well, why don't you share your screen?
I'll send you a link.
Pull it up. Okay, so you're going to send me a link. All right, so I'm going to put Tom Cruise running with a backpack and see what this AI comes up with. So essentially, this AI is taking all these verbal commands, and then it is very artistic. I'll say that. It looks artistic, like somebody painted some weird acid dream of whatever the subject is. I think the easiest way to do it, though, Rico, is not sending the link to me, just pulling it up in your window. Just adding.
Well, I know that. I just have so much crap. That's why.
What other crap you got going on your laptop?
You're not my real dad. Don't worry about it.
Okay. No, what other crap are you doing, honestly?
There's a million tabs and all my personal information on my browser. That's why.
You make me paranoid sometimes. What's going on?
Well, when I tell you, I don't wanna take it, bruh. I sent you a link. It's just literally DALL-E. Just type in DALL-E Mini.
I will not.
Okay,
here we go. I do have it pulled up. Okay, so now I have to type in.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise running with a backpack.
Me doing all the work, running with a backpack. I'll even say running with a backpack on. Just too much traffic. Please try again.
Is that what it says?
Oh, no. Here we go.
No, it looks like there's too much traffic. Try it again.
All right.
Sometimes it's like, peak hours. It just takes a while. But if you guys get a chance, it's really funny. Like, it's just, you think the most random things and what a computer can put together for imagery. There was somebody that posted the other day, too, about how insane it is. Because AI generated art, this is kind of a novelty thing. But apparently there's a lot of people using AI generated art, like graphic design stuff. And it's coming up with like some beautiful, like almost stylistically the same as like, Rembrandt or what's the guy with the swirly sky, Van Gogh, things like that, where they're making their own versions of it that look incredible. And it's kind of one of those positing. It's like to the point where it's better than a lot of art people can make in modern times. And they're saying it's kind of positing like a weird issue with copyright and patenting. If you're an artist that like uses technology to make an amazing art, piece of art, like, is that your art or is that the AI's art? Where does the right, derive from? It's going to be very interesting with that. I mean, I saw some images. I'll have to find the link somebody posted, but I was blown away about how they are using this to like make some really cool looking stuff.
Wow.
And it's almost like taking the jobs away from artists type of argument happening, where it's like people are like, well, don't even need people anymore. Just literally type in what you want and you'll have some beautiful art.
I can see that being a huge argument. It's very thought provoking. Hold on, let me add to that on the air real quick. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Real quick, a birthday shout out to one of my favorite actresses, Ella Hughes. You may have seen this ravishing redhead in movies such as Biggest I've Ever Seen, Cherry Poppin' Gingers, Friends with Benefits Part 3, Part 6, Obscene Little Horrors, and of course, Stuffing the Student. She is from the UK and she's won the fabulous Fire Crotch Award in 2020. So once again, a very happy birthday, and I hope you blow out those candles wonderfully, Ella Hughes.
Salute.
All right. See, I had it set. A little highbrow.
Like that's priority. We got to talk about her real quick.
Yeah. I just want to shout out. I just
might
want
be listening.
Increase the Pornhub search for Ella Hughes. Oh,
Heavy lies the crown.
Yep. All right, 9 a.m. peak hour. Suspect. That's right. Very suspect. I'll keep refreshing. Tom Cruise running with the backpack on, but yeah, maybe on yours it will work, but we can't see all of your crazy links.
Oh, boo. Let's see. Too much traffic. Yep. It's peak hour.
Well, no.
The robots are busy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try again at midnight. We'll let you guys know. It was working at 6 a.m., not 9 a.m.
It was.
Damn it. Everybody's jumping on it.
Yeah, which we saw. I mean, what did we see on that? We saw Muhammad Ali fighting boxing an alligator.
No, I typed in Muhammad Ali fighting a giant lobster.
Oh, yes, a lobster.
Came up with some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Yes, it did. All right. Wow. Shit. Here's a secret iPhone hack that can expose your text to everybody.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to pull this up here. So, again, you know what? These TikTokers, they're revealing everything just for the sake of hits. And I'm going to do it, though.
Exposing everything.
Yeah. All right. So, they are exposed. So, TikTokers reveal that anyone can uncover the details you're hiding underneath using a very simple technique. They say if you're trying to conceal a sensitive photo or important bank information, think again. People regularly use the edit tool on screenshots and select a dark highlight pen. But the life hack America shows that anyone can fade the effect to see what it hides. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. Let's see if
basically it's a code that they found inside like an exploit where it's like the writing algorithm or whatever, the covering your numbers can just be hacked.
All right,
look underneath that.
Let's pull it
up.
It's
not like real ink, it's just a code.
Right. So here,
wild. Can't trust nobody.
As soon as my computer works.
Beep, bop, boop. The robots heard what you said about them.
Okay. You're a very dark individual. Now I'm concerned about the robot. I mean, that's a running theme we've had today. The robots come to get us all.
Warning,
all right.
Please share this video to everyone you know now. If you ever send information that is either crossed out or blacked out via text, well, the person who receives it on the other end, all they have to do is open Photos, open the photo, click on Edit, click on Exposure, turn it all the way up, click on Brilliance, turn it all the way up, and they will have access to your information.
Oh,
Please
no.
share it now.
That's funny.
That's amazing. That's actually not a bad
People
hack
are like,
to have.
oh, okay.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Send me
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes. All right, we're back on.
Oh no, they blacked it out.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We just showed another hack that apparently was revealed on TikTok, revealing that if somebody sends you a screenshot with some blacked out information, a very easy way to reveal what's behind the blacked out information. I'm sure you can find it on TikTok. Basically, you just go to the photo edit option after you screenshot it and adjust the what is it called, Rico?
The edit button when you screenshot and then
I
edit.
did the edit button, yeah, and then
Yeah.
adjust the
the exposure.
yeah, the exposure,
Yeah.
and then boom. Then I guess it wasn't that revealing, but yeah.
Still.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I want to pull this up real quick because I haven't done a Florida man story in quite some time, and it's about that time, right? Would you like a Florida man story, Rico?
Every day, all day.
Yeah, everyone does.
Florida man, catch an alligator in the trash can. If you can't do it, no one can. Come on now, Florida man.
All right, today's Florida man is Timothy Jones. And back in 2013, Timothy Jones attempted to rob a bank, and he got arrested for it. And he spent time in prison, a considerable amount of time. In fact, Timothy was just released last week, and they had him go to rehab for robbing a bank. Did you know there's a rehab for robbing banks?
Did not know that.
There 100% is. So, unfortunately, the rehab didn't take place because the day after he got released from prison, he decided to rob a bank again. This time, he walked into an Orlando bank, demanded $150,000 in $150 bills, and said he would shoot the banker in the head if he didn't get it. Now, the banker complied, and the cash was turned over, and he made off in a gray 2014 Toyota Camry, and the car hasn't been found. Cops now think he might have ditched the car and is traveling by bus. So the man who went to prison for robbing a bank and then getting out the next day robbing another bank definitely makes him a Florida man. But the thing is, he kind of got away this time. So he had 9 years to figure out how to do it right. And it sounds like he may have done it right.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, eventually he'll probably get caught. But till then, the guy who robbed a bank a day after he got out of prison for robbing a bank definitely makes you a Florida man, right?
Yeah. Get a trophy.
Yes. Timothy Jones, you get that trophy. It's worth $150,000. Good on you.
Someday soon, seem to me, the Florida will be beneath the sea, passed down through the generations. The legend of Florida man.
What?
The legend of Florida man.
Who?
The legend of Florida man.
We got your beef tip coming up after the break. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Oh, Monday. There we go. Let's see. Straight out of GTA. Faux show. All right. So that's your Florida man story of the day. I usually have clips all loaded up, but I did not get that going on right now. I have too many things going on this Monday.
Ooh.
But I do want to pull up Rico's social media.
Oh God.
Oh, is that okay? Or is that too many tabs?
Got a case of the Mondays.
Well, don't get over yourself.
I said you do. I'm fine.
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
not the one trying to hide all my stuff here. All right, let me pull this up.
Let me just scratch some black marker on my
There you go.
stuff.
Yeah, if you take the marker and you just draw on the
On my
screen,
laptop,
yeah,
yeah.
you should be fine.
Nobody can see it.
Yeah, we won't see anything.
Interesting.
So that's a hack that I came across. You can trust me on that. All right, let's see what Rico's stories are like today.
What? Celtic Soul.
Oh, hold on. I want the rapping one. Where is that?
That's not on my story. It's on my profile.
Oh shit, son. Okay. All right. Have you seen this?
I'm telling Beef he needs to get on his TikTok dance game.
No.
Yes. People want to see you dance.
In fact, actually, I wrote it down as far as things that everyone looks stupid doing. The number one thing would be on-air hosts that are older doing TikTok trend dances with their either younger co-hosts or daughters. Yeah, that's cringe, dude. I'm not.
Hey, embrace the cringe.
I'm not embracing the cringe.
Embrace
That's insane.
it. There's numbers involved.
None of that makes sense. And do you have any TikTok dances?
So many. They're all private. I'm waiting to unleash them.
Okay, there you go. Now I need the real answer, the honest answer. Do you have any TikTok dances?
No.
Exactly.
But I'm not trying to blow up on TikTok.
Oh, bullshit. Well, okay. What does your fucking bio say here?
That's not TikTok. That's Instagram. I like Instagram way more.
What the fuck ever? It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
If I go to
Instagram isn't owned by China, trying to dumb us down.
right, dude, first off, Rico, digital creator.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're digitally creating things.
Yeah.
And then writing, editing, painting, comedy.
Yes, I just said I like Instagram. I don't do TikTok. TikTok's about the dances. Instagram's not. Don't you listen to me?
Okay, so this video that we're about to see is from TikTok.
Yeah, because it lets you stitch them together. He doesn't have a what is it, Instagram like stitch thing.
Right.
There's exceptions to be made. You're not going to see me dancing around though, unless it's cybergoth dancing, and I don't do that.
All right, that's fair. Okay, so totally,
It's complicated.
yeah. Apparently,
All right, there's a method to the madness.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the method?
Well, you got to pay me to know.
Oh my god.
Buy my course.
So, anyways, this is a TikTok video. How many videos have you posted on TikTok?
Oh God, probably like 30. I don't know. A lot of them's copy paste from Instagram stuff because I'm too lazy to make unique TikTok ones.
Oh, that's funny.
We're gonna get you dancing, Beef.
You're not gonna get me dancing.
Get you dancing.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I'm gonna get your face and put it on a CGI dancer. When your family starts figuring out how to do those like deep fake things with like actresses like Shakira and put your face on there, that's when you know AI needs to just like wipe us out.
Oh,
It's over.
well, again, it's too heavy. Too heavy.
Oh,
I know everything's like everything today has been Apocalypse Monday.
Embrace it.
No, stop. All right.
Fine, let's talk about happy robots.
No, let's not talk about robots at all. Let's talk about your duet with Token here.
Okay.
This is a TikTok video that he made. Check this out.
Chick so thick, can't fit in the whip.
Ass so big she got 2 zips.
Studio quick, I spit that dick.
Better wash that floor before you slip.
Oh, hey, ain't no chip, I'm where she lays.
You more flaming than a hot Cheeto. What the hell you about to say?
What?
Semi-automatic when I hit it with the flow, but I gotta go slow if she want it.
Fully automatic and I let her rip. Gonna get 5 stars before the wreck my shit.
Baby looking at me like a TikTok star, I'm a hip-hop star, and I'm rich off it.
Wait, you're rich off it? Dude, can you explain to me what's going on with the algorithm and marketing right now? Because it's insane.
I'm rich off it. Yeah. This is Rico just going real sad. Yeah, that was a good vibe. This is when you had COVID.
That's when I had COVID. I was sad.
And this again. What are you doing
watch
now?
out, cat! I'm coming for your algorithm.
Thirst trapping. Let's
Yeah,
see.
boy.
What was the likes on this? Did you get any likes on this? Oh, 28 likes.
I'm
on
not a
this.
hot chick, dude. You don't get that many likes.
I don't know, man. Any kind of shirtless post, you should be able to get a bunch of
Gotta start
likes on it.
gearing my algorithm towards cougars.
I guess. What was
Something.
that? Yeah, you had Ned Flanders there too.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the Ned Flanders and the
Yeah.
Kylo Ren look.
Yeah. In fact, she getting more likes just because Adam Driver's topless. Oh, this is one of the projects you're working on for Phoenix?
Yeah, I helped your buddy up north.
Nice.
Doing some video work, editing, get my hat in the ring.
Is it actual barbershop or some dude's house?
That's a barbershop. It's actually in Phoenix. It's he runs like what do you even call it? It's a building that has like a triple threat type of thing. He runs a barbershop in the back. There's a film studio, like a green screen studio, and also he has his buddy in there doing music production. So it's like kind of a productivity house type of thing.
He's going to town. Going to town.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then
We don't have to go to all my videos.
Okay, my bad. I was just seeing some content. We haven't had a Rico video on a broadcast stream in quite some time. So I thought I'd catch people up. So I know that you've been out with the COVID.
Thanks.
But
Back in action.
All right. That's good. All right. We got to get ready for our final little beef tip here. And I don't have.
You gave like 5 beef tips today already.
I've been educating the fools.
Left and right.
Yes.
Just free like candy.
I know. I'm trying to spread that love. Real quick, in case you missed it, last week we talked about the woman who got over $5 million for banging in the backseat of a car. In case you missed it, Point one KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Here's the craziest story that you're going to hear this week, and it involves insurance claims. Yeah, right? Isn't that odd? And a crazy story that involves insurance claims. But last year, an anonymous woman in Missouri demanded that Geico pay her $1 million because she got an STD while having unprotected relations in a guy's car. Right? She wanted Geico to cover that. Like, she asked for his insurance information, after they banged. And she got an STD and she's like, oh, I got to file a claim. And that's what she did. Now, Geico refused, obviously.
Yeah.
But then she took them to court. And this week, a Missouri appeals court ordered Geico to pay her $5.2 million.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah. Now,
Oh
I don't.
God.
It doesn't say here what STD she got, but what STD do you think is worth $5.2 million? What STD are you willing to get for $5.2 million? All of them?
Sure. I don't care, man. $5 million is $5 million.
There's our next Austin on the Street bit.
Oh, there we go.
Now, if you're asking yourself why, you're not alone. It's complicated, but it boils down to this. Geico refused to get involved initially and wouldn't join the guy's defense. The court later said that was them opting out of a defense, which is a big no-no when it comes to an insurance company. You have to be like, that's part of their responsibilities. Now, the woman and the guy went to our arbitration, and which even awarded her more. So initially, she just wanted $1 million, right? So I'm thinking it's probably herpes, maybe genital warts. Oh yeah, I mean those two are 7-figure STDs for sure. Luckily enough, I'm broke. I don't have either of those.
That's good, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm on the record saying that, so don't come at me. Now, based on the documentation that she provided, they also reached some sort of agreement that limited his personal liability. So luckily, he's not on the hook for that money, and even though he was the one that gave her the STD, but he also paid for insurance. So, that put Geico on the hook because of the precedent in Missouri that was set in a similar insurance case. All right. So this is the craziest story that you're going to hear all week. A woman got $5.2 million for having sex in the backseat of the car and contracting an STD. That's going to make a lot of thirsty girls out there being like, yeah, sure, I'll bang you in your car. The only place I'll bang you on a first date is in your car. Do you have insurance, though? All right, that's still the craziest story. So I wanted to reshare that. Plus, get ready for our beef tip, which is coming up here in 35 seconds. Don't forget, which I'm going to remind people listening about the 5 o'clock SmackDown that's happening. We're giving away a grand prize, WWE Money in the Bank tickets, and a trip to Vegas with a $150 gift card. Go to KFMA.com, click on the 5 o'clock SmackDown, pick a song. Today, it's Rob Zombie, Alice in Chains. The reality is it doesn't fucking matter. You just pick a song. You're randomly going to be drawn, and you might win tickets for WWE's Sunday Night Center show, plus the grand prize going to Vegas. And then we have other concert tickets that we're going to give away. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're almost out of time, but before we leave you, got to give you a beef tip. First tip, I have a couple tips here, is listen all week long for your opportunity to win things, okay? Today, I announced that Knotfest is coming back to Arizona at Auction Pavilion on October 2nd. You can win tickets for Knotfest featuring Slipknot, Ice Nine Kills, and more just by listening to the show each and every day this week. And I will give you an opportunity to win these tickets before they go on sale at 10 a.m. at KFMA.com. Speaking of KFMA.com, make sure that you hit up our 5 o'clock SmackDown promotion. You're going to click on that at KFMA.com, pick a song between our two songs today, Rob Zombie or Alice in Chains. Pick one, and then listen for Razor at 5 o'clock. He's going to announce a winner, and that winner, I think, is going to win tickets for the Sunday Night Stunner show when they come to town the day after Money in the Bank, but it will also qualify you for the grand prize, which is tickets for Money in the Bank in Las Vegas, a trip to Las Vegas, a weekend stay at the Luxor, plus a $150 gift card. So that's the 5 o'clock SmackDown. It's happening every day this week. Go to KFMA.com to enter that. And, of course, tickets for John Mulaney. Those tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. as well. I'll be giving away those tickets all week as well. All right. You ready for the beef tip?
Oh, yeah.
It's for people who are dating. And I'm talking to you, my friend. There was a recent Reddit thread on Ask Women's Forum. I almost sound like you. That posed the question, what first date tips do you wish that everyone knew? Now, the tips include don't be late, ask questions, and be yourself. But also, for women, be prepared to pay for half the meal. Pick a place that's easy to leave and make sure loved ones know where you are going because there's a lot of creeps out there. But it's always important to go Dutch, especially on the first date. I think it's a good sign. I know a lot of women expect a free meal when it comes to dating, and you think that's chivalry at its finest. But really, if you're trying to lay down a foundation to show that you're going to be a team player in a relationship, you're going to want to at least reach for your wallet or your purse and offer to pay half. Most times, guys are going to be like, no, baby, I got this. They try to flex. But, on the times that it's not, and especially if you know the date's not going well and there's not going to be a date number 2, pay for half. It's the least we can do, right? And that's your beef tip. No? All right.
Yes, that's okay. Yeah.
All right. Riley's up next. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish
Peace, guys.
upon a side of beef,
Thanks for watching.
soon will come and end to all your grief.
Keep it greasy.
But if you
Keep on
been
fucking.
mean or
Keep on
kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.